Hi, I'm Jeff D'Angelo. I'm a recent UW grad and a former peer minister and student ministry team president here at Newman. And for Lent, each day I read a chapter out of this book, The Rhythm of Life by Matthew Kelly, who's a phenomenal author, and I highly suggest you guys check out some of his work. I wanted to share with you guys some of what I learned about living life with a sense of passion. And so last week in one of the videos, Janet talked about Lent as a time of transformation, a time to attain that infinite possibility or potential that God created us for. And this book kind of expands on that, talking about our essential purpose is to become the best version of ourselves, and that best version of ourselves is who God has created us to be. Now the question is, how do we attain that? And it comes through the different choices and decisions that we make in our lives, because our life is a series of choices. You chose the certain Lenten practices that you are doing right now. You made a choice to watch this video, and thank you for that. These decisions that we make are not made in a vacuum, and what I mean by that is that you make one decision, it doesn't only affect you at that one time. Instead, it's linked to all these other decisions that you'll make in the future and how your life will progress. So in making decisions, really encourage you to think, is this going to help me become the best version of myself? And one way we can kind of look at that and break it down, and the book does a good job of this, is breaking it down into 4 different aspects of our life. The first is physical. Our bodies are the mechanism for doing the work of God. And so really paying attention to what you're eating, how much you're sleeping, and the exercise, not only is going to have the short-term effect on helping you have the energy day-to-day to do the work of God, but also affects your longevity and doing the will of God in the long term. The second is emotional, and that comes in when you're building strong friendships, built through sharing thoughts, fears, hopes, and dreams with each other, and spending quality, carefree time with one another. The third of these aspects I want to talk about is intellectual, which is reading books, stretching your thinking, and learning about this complex and diverse world that God has created. You never know, you might find yourself inspired or really develop your passion. Not only just reading about the faith, but reading about and focusing on what you're studying on in school. And the last of these is spiritual. And this is really ask yourself, how much time are you spending in silence, in prayer with God, reflecting on your life? Because this is what's going to renew your energy and renew your passion for life. And then also taking advantage of the sacraments, coming to Mass every Sunday, even daily if you can, receive the Eucharist, receive the body and blood of Christ. And also taking advantage of going to the sacrament of reconciliation and seeking that forgiveness and that renewal. Now you may think, Jeff, I don't have time to focus on all that. And I would say that you're wrong, because each day we're all given 24 hours. 24 hours to do whatever we can to become that best version of ourselves. And it's up to you to budget that. Now, the problem is energy, but it's kind of circular. How do you get that energy? Is through focusing on those different aspects of your life and working towards becoming that best version of yourselves. My brothers and sisters, we were not created merely to just survive, to go through the motions, to do whatever's minimal to get through life. Instead, God created us to thrive. I encourage you guys on these next 3 days of the Triduum to think back on what you've done this Lent, the areas of your life that you can improve, and work towards becoming that best version of yourself. May God bless you endlessly.